Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about your story. And I know it's a little different for me. Usually I talk about, the different paths that you can take to get into tech and the different paths you can take once you get here. But today I want to talk about your story. And sorry for the background noise. My dog and the neighbor's dogs are going crazy. But I thought about this as I was reading about imposter syndrome, and that's something that keeps coming up with self-taught developers, this feeling that you're a fraud, that you don't belong here, that you're going to be found out. And what I found is a lot of time that comes down to your story. Your story, because it doesn't match the story of what you think is a typical developer or a typical engineer, you use that as a reason to doubt yourself, right? Because, hey, I didn't come from this background, I don't have this, college experience or what have you, and therefore I don't belong, right? And the fact is, your story can actually be one of your greatest strengths. Your story can be something you can take into an interview and be proud of, because your story, your unique background, actually helps to address the diversity question. What's the diversity question all about? Yes, the diversity is about we need more African Americans in our C-suite. We need more women. We need more people from different geographic areas. But it's also about we need a diversity of experience. We need a diversity of background. And a really easy case, kind of an extreme example, is the TV show Silicon Valley. If you watched it, there's one particular part, and Richard is getting people to test out this app that they pulled together, some kind of an app, and they're getting people to test it out and try it, and nobody liked the app, like absolutely nobody liked the app. And the problem was, and to kind of wrap this up, it was an app made by engineers, right, for engineers, right? So no diversity here. It was one kind of line of thinking, real narrow in their scope. It was clunky. It didn't respond to the way people felt an app should respond. They didn't see any benefit to it. It's because they didn't have enough diversity. They didn't have enough stories. And so if you don't come from a traditional 4-year computer science background and have the 2-3 internships and all that, if you don't fit the mold of what you think a developer is or an engineer has, and maybe you're coming with military background, or maybe you had to leave high school and start work and help with bills, whatever that experience is, you bring that to the table, you bring that to bear, and you're actually improving the company because of your diversity of experience, right? Because the company needs to have more than just engineers who've been maybe techie all their life, right? Where are the people who can communicate well with others? Where are the people who can assume leadership? Where are the ones who've really been tested? I've been in the restaurant industry for 17 years before I started in tech. Let me tell you, I've been tested. I've seen what I'm made of. I know how to handle myself in high pressure situations. And many of you have these kind of experiences that other people may not have. If they have I would say maybe an easier road of going straight from high school, doing really well, straight to college, straight to that first job. They may not have been tested in a professional environment where they had to kind of find their mettle. They had to kind of find, what they're made of and how to respond to people. And then even the psychology aspect and how to get the best out of people and how to motivate a team and how to be a very positive, encouraging person and a productive person that actually helps build the team up with you. These are things that you can get from a variety of areas. And not only that, but the way you look at the world, the way you approach problems, that can come with a level of diversity depending on where you're coming from that can help you and not harm you. So if your story doesn't look like everybody else's, don't use that as a reason to beat yourself down. Use that as a reason to build yourself up and understand I have something valuable to contribute to a company, and when I'm going to meetups and I'm going to user group meetings and in my interviews, I'm going to highlight those things that are diverse about me because they will help any company that hires me. Hope that helps you.